Greetings from Canarsie, Brooklyn, and this is the Frank Seddio house, very notorious place for families in the neighborhood to come and visit. And we are right now on Flatlands Avenue at East 93rd Street. So it's rather a busy intersection with a house completely decorated for Christmas. Let's walk up and take a look, and I'd really like to thank the Seddio family for having their grand lighting this year and keeping the spirits of New Yorkers lit this year during this Christmas season. We've got the ice skaters. They are out on the front lawn. Santa Claus has already arrived on the roof. And one of the things that I do love about this Christmas light display is it is made by the residents right here of Canarsie, Brooklyn. This is not part of the Visit BKNY Travel and Tourism District. This is the residents who have a lot of joy and love for this season, so much that they can light up the entire block. Now, I wondered when I see all of these decorations, they really have filled the front lawn. Where do they put all of these things? I know the lights bundle up, but where do you put one of those when it is not Christmas? And then they're really celebrating the neighborhood very well. There is the flag of Barbados. There is the flag of Jamaica, the United States of America. Looks like we see Haiti, Belize, Trinidad. We are the melting pot of the world. And I love to see that that element is celebrated here. A little side note, you got to look and then you'll see, we are the world. And there's a gremlin. I thought this was a cat in the trash can. It looks like there is a gremlin here in the trash can. And it looks like that would just be regular trash. Keep in mind, this is someone's house, and that really is part of the joy. Now, thank you to the Seddio family. You can see their name right here in lights in this helium balloon that has no helium in it, but it makes a great point of reference to talk about how easy it is to get to Canarsie, Brooklyn. This is the last stop on the L train, so it's only $2.75 to get here and have a Christmas experience unlike no other. I mean, who hasn't seen the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, but who has taken the time to get out and visit Canarsie, Brooklyn? Just a thought about that one. A little further down, as there is more to see, and there is a lot to see in the next window display known as Santa's Workshop, and it is pretty busy as Christmas is not yet here, so they are making lots of toys. Let's take a look inside the windows. This one is the one that did confuse me quite a bit. Had a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe. I thought he was pouring glue over all of the Christmas presents, but then I realized the Christmas presents were not quite made yet. Santa speaks.
Girls and boys, welcome to our annual Christmas display.
Thank you, Santa.
Presented to you by the Seddio family.
Love it.
The Seddio family would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Seddio family. And Santa Claus. And those things you have to look for. There is the names. Keep in mind, this is an actual family's home. And as you see, all the names here on the stockings. And we are about to approach the shortest day of the year, which is going to be December 21st. And then on the 22nd, it's the birth of the SUN, the return of light. So I love to see all of that contributed and celebrated here through this display as we are about to approach the shortest day of the year. And also, keeping in the theme of keeping Christ in Christmas, this is a big one here. Not as big with lights, but they're taking up the entire garage for their Nativity Scene. And this is indeed the garage. There is the garage door, but they did a wonderful job of simulating Judea by creating a manger by putting lots of pine branches alongside of the walls of their garage. Well done. Love the creativity. And and I do love Brooklyn. So we're gonna walk a little bit in Canarsie. Tell you a little bit about this neighborhood, as it is the last stop on the L train, and that really does define a neighborhood when transportation gets smaller. So as you can see, there are a lot of cars. A lot of people have cars in Canarsie. Little play on words there. One of the things I do love about Brooklyn, though, and the borough of Queens, is the Christmas lights display outside. Unlike the suburbs, you're right at the front door, and so you really get the warm feeling that someone really likes the holiday, and it just changes a walk through the neighborhood to see the lights that close, straight up. And one of the things about Christmas lights, that is one of the contributions from the United States of America. People would light candles, and they were decorating their Yule tree, but the invention of the stringed light, the Christmas lights, that is an invention of the United States of America. And there's a little bit of history for you and some celebration of Canarsie. Till next time, Merry Christmas from the ever beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York. Oh, one more thing. I have heard that this light display back here by the Seddio family was the inspiration for the Dyker Heights Christmas Lights. Another thing to see and do here in the beautiful borough of Brooklyn. I'll tell you an easy one about the Dyker Heights Christmas Lights, since we are in Brooklyn. Canarsie, there's a lot of cars here. All right, it's a little corny. Dyker Heights Christmas Lights. You take the D train. Take the D train to Brooklyn. D train to Brooklyn. Dyker Heights Christmas Lights. We'll walk back over to Flatlands Avenue. I have walked around after I got off the subway. Beautiful light displays. Some are a little bit smaller than the Seddio family, but makes for a beautiful walk through the neighborhood. Till next time, Merry Christmas from ever beautiful Brooklyn, New York.